What is going on, everyone, and welcome to the channel. So in today's video, we're going over 5 free trading tools that have made me a lot of money and that will help you make money. Now, trading is hard enough as it is, and to be honest, with the courses and with this over here, this shiny object here, this Discord group, these alerts, this subscription, there's so many ways that you can kind of be upselled, right? Or get upselled into learning how this game works. Now, realistically, if you have to ask me, there's nothing better than you actually putting your head down and diving into your platform and trying things out. But on top of the reason why I have this channel and the reason why I make certain videos so that we have this stuff available for free and you don't have to go pay for a course, on top of that, what are the biggest keys? What are the biggest tools that you need to have in your arsenal or that you could add to your arsenal that are going to help you start to profit when it comes to trading or increase your percentages, right? Or increase your margins to the upside. What we're going to do here is go 1 through 5, and they're not in any particular order, but take a look at some of these. We'll be pretty quick to the point so you can get in and get out with what you need. Make sure you're jumping down and subscribing to the channel, hitting that thumbs up button, grab your 2 free stocks with Webull. That's a platform we're using right here, and let's dive right in. First free trading tool is FinViz. There's a link down below for FinViz. You could pay for the elite version, but you do not have to do that by any means. If you really like it and you want to pay for the elite version, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you from doing that because you get more access, you get some extra benefits there as well. But if you want to use a platform that's going to give you a ton of information about stocks, allow you to screen for stocks and really dive into the top gainers, the top losers, this could really help your trading style. This is the place to be, finviz.com. We talk about it here all the time on the channel. The first thing you could do is come over to the heat map right here, and any given day, you can go to one day, you can even change performance back to the past couple of weeks, past couple of months, even the past year, what's been hot. And we can really see that technology the past 6 months, you go back to the past year to date, technology, community, I mean, everything's green, right? Because the markets have been up massively. But look at Apple, up 100% pretty much. This is a really great place to start to see, what's hot. And then you could dive a little bit deeper. Okay, can I find a lagger in that sector? And how do you do that? Well, you head over to the screener tab, and now you can start screening for stocks. So you can go to different sectors. For example, we were just talking technology. Can I go find a stock in the technology sector that hasn't gone up 100% or hasn't gone up 50+% over the past year? That could be a really good idea when it comes to finding stocks to trade, either into long-term investments, swing trades, or even finding stocks to day trade on a given day if that sector is super hot. So FinViz is definitely the place I would start. The number 2 free tool to use. This is going to be seekingalpha.com. The reason why I like Seeking Alpha, I like using this to get individual stock information and news all in one place. Again, there's an upsell. You can pay for the premium if you want. You definitely do not have to do that. Starting here, I can dive through press releases, I can dive through SEC filings, I can dive through their numbers, I can dive into what their business is all about, and I have a really good resource to always refer back to for any individual stocks and even articles and headlines that are coming out about certain stocks that certainly these days could have an impact on the price. The third free resource and free tool is BamSEC.com. Why do I use this one? Well, I like this one a lot for SEC filings. Right now, I'm going to pull up a stock, SNDL. We're going to be able to look at all the different filings. So you can get their financials, you can get their news, you can get different things like 13G filings. Do we see large ownerships by certain investors, by certain firms? That's also really interesting to see. And we can also see if they have registered a recent shelf offering, as we can see right here. And we click on that right there, and we can go right into their SEC filings and pull up the actual file just like that. It's super important, and it's not the most friendly thing that everyone wants to be reading through, 100-page filings, but it's a great resource to always look at and to start to get familiar with, because when you see a new filing come out, that could impact the price if enough people see it and it's not a good thing, or it's a shelf offering, or if there's some bad news that comes out and it's not an official press release. It's really good to be able to come here and to dive a little bit deeper than just the surface of what you may see in the news or on that press release tab or on the news tab that your broker has. Number 4, guys, is going to be social media, but be very, very careful with social media. I'm talking, you can go to YouTube, you can go to Twitter, you can go to StockTwits, you can go wherever you want, Reddit. any different social media platforms, this is a very, very helpful tool, but be careful because there's a lot of misinformation or there's a lot of hype, right? Or there could be a lot of fear mongering, right? The last thing you want to do, and it happens to everybody, and it happens to me too, is to be scrolling through Twitter for the next stock pick from your favorite guru or your favorite stock picker, right? Or on YouTube, or waiting for them to tell you what to do, waiting to tell you, hey, I'm doing this, follow me. The last thing you want to do is get caught up in that. You want to be self-sufficient. You want to have your own ideas. So using this as a scanner is super great. And also, if you've done your screening and you found a stock, for example, SNDL, I type in $SNDL, I can start to look through the latest news and the latest information on SNDL. Maybe somebody has a really cool article that you wouldn't have found somewhere else, and you can find that on Twitter. So it's a really great resource to find some information really, really quick. But definitely be careful because you don't want to be listening to some random person. Ultimately, right, you want to do this yourself and become self-sufficient. So if you can listen to yourself, that's the most important factor here. That's going to lead to more longevity in the space. And last but not least, we're going to talk about paper trading. There's a couple different places you can do this. For example, you can paper trade here on Webull, and I could expand this stuff out, but I can actually place simulated trades that's not using my actual money. It's fake money. I can do that here on Webull, or I can do it on other platforms such as TD Ameritrade. If you're looking for just the best paper trading platform, I would recommend TD Ameritrade if you're specifically there. But if you have a Webull account and you want access to it, you definitely have access to it here. And I have some videos on the channel going over how to do this here on Webull. So take advantage of those videos and look a little bit deeper if you are curious about paper trading on the Webull platform specifically. But it's going to allow you to test different strategies, try different things out, and learn how to trade, learn the movement of stocks before you're actually risking your own money. So if you don't either have money to invest into an account or you're scared to lose money, then fine. Don't put money into your account and don't just start going and buying stocks. Start with paper trading, lose as much fake money as you want, but make your mistakes here. And then at least this way you can avoid those kind of first paper cuts or those first big mistakes when you transition to a live active account with real money. So hopefully this video was helpful. Hopefully these 5 tools were helpful and you got something out of this video. There'll be links down below to some of these tools as well as other resources in the description box down below. That link to get 2 free stocks with Webull when you sign up and deposit $100. You're going to get up to $1,850 in terms of free stocks when you do so. It's a platform that I use here every single day. Hopefully you got something out of this video. Check out the second channel, which is linked in the description box down below, Stock Trends. Hope to see you guys there as well. Thanks so much, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.